In Illustrator, and you can see that there are two pages, basically two documents. I haven't really spent a lot of time talking about this, but this gray area here is kind of like, think of this as like a big desk, and the page is kind of like where you're doing all your work. You can actually move stuff off of the page and put it on the desk, but when we publish it, the only thing that's going to show up is what's on these pages. They're called artboards, by the way, and I've created two of them, and I will show you later on how to make an artboard of your very own. But for now, what I want to do is show you how to start to work with this stuff. So I'm going to go to my layers palette, and I'm looking for something that looks like this. And if you're like, how did you get that, Silver? What you do is you go to Window and you click on Layers. Okay, so there it is. And currently, I have all these different layers over here, and you can see that they each have a title. So one is called Layer 1. This is all the information right here. I have a layer called Line, a layer called Shapes, etc., etc. What I'm going to want to do is, this is just all the information here. I don't want to mess with this, and I don't want to accidentally click on it. So over here in your Layers palette, you see where I'm pointing on Layer 1. You're going to lock this layer, and then we're going to be working with the Line tool. So you want to unlock the Line tool and then click on it. So you see I've activated that layer. All right. Now over here on the side, this should have already be up for you. It's called the Tools palette. If you can't find it, or the Layers palette again, everything is located under Window, so go to Window. So Tools should be checked, and Layers should be checked. And I have Pathfinder open too, but don't worry about that. I'll close that out. All right, and I've gone ahead and compressed mine by clicking on these arrows. If you accidentally close this up, by the way, all you have to do is go to Window, and again, Tools, and it's back open. All right, no big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this pencil tool, and I'm going to come over to the line tool here, and a little trick here, Command plus zooms in, look at that. Command minus zooms out, love it. So I'm going to Command plus zoom in and hold down the space bar, and now I can move around. Yeah. All right. So currently what I have is I've got a stroke set at 1, and I'll explain what this means in a minute as soon as you see this. And I've got my line is something uniform with this oval. Watch what happens. So I'm going to draw, I'm going to mouse down in here, and I'm going to draw, and there's my line. Yay. All right, so now what I'm going to do is come over here to this box, and I'm going to change this. Oops, I forgot to deselect that. Edit, undo stroke. I'm going to click on the selection tool, which is the black arrow, and click anywhere but on this, and go back to my pencil tool again. And I'm going to, again, change it, so I'll make this now 6, and let's change the color. So currently my stroke is set to black. You see where I'm clicking on it? So if I double click on this, oh, look at that, the color picker shows up. And I can scroll down and get another color and say OK, and see now my color is purple. So when I draw, first of all, it's going to be a thicker line, but now it's purple. All right, so I'm going to come over here, select, deselect, or I'm going to just click away, go back over here. And this time around, I'm going to play around with this a little bit by choosing something other than the line I have. This is a kind of a common one that a lot of people like to use, so I'll show you again. There we go. So now if I draw, get a kind of a thicker line here, yay, and change this. It's kind of cool what you can do with this. So I just wanted to show you that's how you can create lines with different colors and strokes. Pretty easy. What I'm going to do in the next video is show you how to use the selection tool to copy the 3 lines above. So you're going to take the same exact lines and then you're going to manipulate them below. But I won't do it in this specific video.